It's a late live today. If you saw the other stream, so sorry about that. I was trying to like figure out because I want to start using my camera now because I think the quality is a lot better. For me, it irritates me when I watch back my replays and I can tell it's a phone front screen quality, or maybe I'll just have to start doing lives from my back camera. I don't know, but then I like being able to see myself, and a way to kind of like troubleshoot that is doing it in my camera because I can see myself on like the display screen. But that's neither here nor there. Late live because I really need to change my bag. And I've just been exhausted. My body has not caught up with my new schedule between like working and my internship, and I'm just really tired and I feel like I'm really irritable. So, and then my bag was itching like on the side. I think it's because I've been sweating since it's been hot. And just all of those things combined, I was like, I need to change my bag. That's one thing I can change right now. I can't make my body like less tired. I can't magically sleep in one night, kind of get all my energy and stuff back, but I can change my bag, so that's what I'm gonna do. Um, Probably gonna be fairly quiet tonight. It's not the usual time I go live, so we shall see. I don't think I grabbed a trash bag, but that's okay. I'll just get it when I clean up. Hope everyone's doing well, though. I kind of just like dumped all of my stuff out. We're going to be prepping my bag and just kind of getting on with the process tonight. I may answer a few questions, but the main thing is literally just changing this bag because I don't want my skin to get irritated. That's why also I've never been a summer person, but that's another reason like now having an ostomy, it makes me dislike the summer even more because I think it just has unnecessary issues. I already like didn't enjoy this time of year anyways, and now it's inconveniencing me even further. Again, I pulled from my box of supplies that aren't pre-cut tonight, so I had to cut my barrier. And now we are just going to fold this up. Some people I know wear their bags out like this. I just like tucking the flap under. I think it just looks better. And like you don't have to worry about, for me, the way my bag kind of lies and where my ostomy is placed. If I keep that little part right there kind of swinging, then it pokes me sometimes. And it's worse with other bags, but I still kind of have it just due to like sizing. And I don't want that. So I'm gonna click this. I have, speaking of ostomy bags, I have a video with Colitis going up literally tomorrow up on my Instagram, and then probably later on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. I love working with Coloplast. It's gonna be a really dope video about like going to concerts, like general admission concerts with an ostomy. So that's gonna be really cool. If you guys are watching, make sure you guys like the live and subscribe to my YouTube. I just posted a video, I think last week. It was my first time doing a maintenance vlog. I had a lot like of appointments set in the same week, I noticed. So I was like, why not record it? So I got my hair done, my nails done. I had to go refresh on some makeup stuff. And what else did I do? Oh, and I changed my bag in that video. It's like it's a longer bag change process. Not answering questions, but there is like a short little bag change montage in there. Because I always get questions like about my hair and stuff too when I'm on live. So it was cool to just do that. This is a barrier ring. I kind of explained it's like plumbing between, ooh, I just hit myself in the face, between my ostomy barrier and then my skin. It kind of plugs around my stoma so that a lot of waste can't get through it and kind of make my bag peel up on the edges. makes any kind of like odor come out if it's peeling. And then it can lead to like a full-blown leak, which is not cool. We're gonna make this hole a little bit smaller than this hole right here. And if you accidentally stretch it too much, hi, as you guys are coming in, make sure you like the live and subscribe. I'll give myself probably another week or so of like actually going live once a week again, and then we're gonna set another subscriber goal. And if we hit that goal in the time period, usually I give you guys what, like 2 weeks. We're gonna name my stoma together. My stoma is, oh, it's under here. A lot of people name their stomas and I haven't named mine yet. So we're gonna do that process. I appreciate you, thank you. I'm from Virginia. We're stretching this hole to be a little bit smaller. And then we're going to put it on just like that. You don't really have to press it down, but just making sure that it's on there. And then you can tuck the edges around that bigger hole. This is the way my wound care nurse taught me, and I think it works. Some people like to put the barrier ring directly on their skin. My stoma is way too active for all of that, and it typically just doesn't work for me. So I like having everything prepped first and then just kind of sliding my bag on. You guys will see. And there, the bag is prepped. The only thing we have to do now is put in my lubricating deodorant, which is literally a lubricating deodorant. It's a liquid deodorant for the inside of your bag. I typically only put mine in when I am putting on a fresh bag or if I'm like away from home and I want to kind of help the poop odor, but typically I don't. It lasts about 2 days before it's like fully out. And I usually change my bag now around every 4-ish days. So that's prepped. That's ready to go. I need to get... Did not get it. I'm fresh out of gauze. So. Here we are. I'm gonna put this right here. This is garbage. I'm all out. I have to refill that. I don't think I showed you guys the curved scissors, and this just helps get inside of this. It comes in all the supplies, and these things are really helpful. How's everyone doing tonight? I have a lot of people watching. You guys are quiet. We're gonna prep a few of these so that this process goes by a little quicker. Adhesive remover. I just need to get a skin barrier wipe if I have any. This is the box that all of these little pouches come in, by the way. This is how it looks. I don't... For anybody that wants to know my bag info, you can take a little screenshot. But all of it is also linked in the description of all of my videos and probably this live too. The direct kind of link to all the supplies that I use. Brother, can you hear me? Can you look in my rainbow stand and give me one of the wipes that's in there? It says skin barrier wipes. It's like a turquoise, gray, and white package. I don't know which color drawer it's in, but it's all of my supplies. You'll see it. It's further down than that. My brother is getting me one thing that I need. And then we'll get started. But while we're waiting for him, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys, first of all, a little disclaimer. This is going to be a quicker live. I already know I literally don't, we may hit like 20, 25 minutes. We may. But generally the way I work is I give you as much love as you give me. So if there's, what, on my end right now it says 48. If there's 48 people in here and I don't like the way my likes look, I probably won't answer questions. I like it over a 50% ratio to give you guys some perspective of like how giving I am. So the more you guys like, the more you guys comment in the chat, the more I show up for you guys. On the other hand, please keep things cute, respectful. Use your discernment and like what you think is appropriate to ask me. And if you are a patient and you have questions that are a little bit more personal, I always link my email and things to my socials, so you can always reach out to me that way. I am a little slow at replying sometimes because I have heavy filters on things because things can get a little weird. But I generally do eventually get around to you. My mod just dropped it, but there is trigger warnings in the chat. If you don't want to see insides, poop, possible red body fluids. I don't say the word too much. Did you get it? Thank you so much. My skin barrier wipe. If you guys don't want to see any of that, this is not the live for you. I do this to educate. My ostomy saved my life. It saves a lot of people's lives that I know, a lot of people that I'm mutual with also on social media. So that's the reason why I go live and I do this usually once a week. Now it's once a week. I don't think I left anything out. Whatever I left out, it is in the chat. I'm tired. I don't know if you guys can like literally see it. Like I'm awake, but my eyes are still like puffy and I'm tired. So yeah. Got 86 again. I answer and I engage as much as you guys engage with me. So if I don't see my likes going up, if my chat is quiet, I may be a little quiet too. But if you guys are liking, I see the shares, I see the subscribe notifications come through a lot when I'm online. So sometimes I'll shout people out that subscribe to my channel. If I don't see that, then this is going to be even quicker than I anticipated. That is my disclaimer. I have given it to you. Now I'm going to start the process of changing this bag because I need for it to come off ASAP. This is adhesive remover spray. Literally, it loosens the adhesive on my ostomy bag. Fairly self-explanatory. Yep, I can see why she was itching. This was leaking a little bit. Oh, she's swollen too. That makes sense though. Because I am not feeling well too. I also kind of left that out. I have not been feeling the best. On top of just being like really, really tired. I'm having a lot of pain like in my rectum area, which is I should say anal area, because I don't know how these words work on YouTube. So just in that butt area, which is very weird because nothing is connected over there. I no longer have a butthole. All of that stuff is sewn up. I no longer have my colon, no longer have my rectum. So things shouldn't be as they are, but they are. want to get a dry one. I'm okay. I have Crohn's disease. It's a type of inflammatory bowel disease that impacts your GI tract. For me, my entire colon and rectum was inflamed, and at the time, none of the medications on the market worked for me. So I decided to undergo surgical treatment, which was getting my colon and my rectum removed, getting my butthole sewn up, and getting this stoma permanently placed. Yes, I do get my period. My ostomy impacts my pooping systems, not my peeing systems. That's the best way I can describe it. This little pink thing is my stoma. It's a little piece of my small intestine pulled through my abdominal wall. My skin is not even like irritated for itching as much as it was. Thank you guys so much for the likes. I see them coming through. How do I poop? I poop out of here. I don't have any control over my poop. Nobody has control over the way their poop moves through their small intestine or through their colon, really. You kind of push using those muscles in your rectum. If you didn't know, now you know. In the summertime, I just noticed for me, I sweat so much. So I go through bags a lot quicker than I do in the winter. So is that poop right now? Yeah, this on the napkin down here is. Oh, I didn't show you guys how the bag looked. Apologies. I usually do. It's been a long day. So, no, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't have any nerve endings. So surgeries hurt, obviously. Surgery hurts. But then after everything heals up, you're fine. So this was leaking right here. It wasn't all the way out, so I wouldn't have noticed it. You really don't notice leaks until they get out here. But it was leaking. Ironically, it was itching on this side. So not where this kind of spillage was, but I pee normally. I'm gonna keep answering questions, but you guys have to like. I have about almost 140 of you guys watching right now, and I don't even have 20 likes. So Kaylaa doesn't like that. So Kaylaa will probably stop talking. We were so close to 5K too at one point, which was really crazy. For the people that are just tuning in to me, this is your first time seeing me. When I started, I was doing lives twice a week, I think, but I was also on winter break, which, but I was going live twice a week, and we shot up super fast in subscribers. And when we hit 5K, I was gonna allow everyone to name my stoma with me, but we didn't hit 5K by the deadline. So now we're still in that 4 range. The new goal is not going to be 5K. It's going to be over 5K, obviously, but the offer still stands. My mod can like vouch for me. We have everything set up to give you guys the form to name my stoma. And then we're going to go through on live. I'm going to see all the names. We're going to go through on live, get y'all's opinions, but then we're also going to name my stoma together on live. There is no cure for Crohn's disease or inflammatory bowel disease. And then for me, there's no reversal because I got everything removed and I got my butthole sewn up. So make sure you are subscribed and then you have my notification bell turned on, because then you'll know when I do all the announcements for naming my stoma and everything, if you guys want to be a part of that. I can't swim. Like, I physically don't have the skill to swim, but yeah, I can swim. And that is the last question I'm answering until my likes get I'll let you guys know when I like when I like how they look. I'm not gonna give you guys a goal because I feel like y'all kind of playing with me right now. So y'all sit, y'all watch. I'm gonna keep cleaning and like doing my thing. I do like to give my skin some air time. But yeah, it's nearly 150 of y'all watching, and I don't even have 50 likes, which is outrageous. But I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna be completely mean. I'm gonna keep cleaning and doing my thing. If I get any questions super chatted to me, then I will for sure answer them because I feel like that's fair. If you're super chatting me something, then I hope your daughter is doing well. Your 2-year-old daughter, I hope she's doing well. Sending you guys all my love. You will get your question answered. But for all the stuff that's coming in the chat, I appreciate you guys for engaging, but I need my likes to be a little bit higher. If you already like, share the live because then that'll help more people see it and they can like it and then I can probably answer your question. But I'm pooping and I don't want this to get on me, so we're gonna change this real quick. For people asking what's happening, you guys in the chat can let them know what they have to do if they want me to start. Because on my end, I still only see 35 and it's nearly 200 of y'all in here. So keep liking and I promise I will answer y'all's questions. Again, if you super chat something, I will answer it for sure. I feel like that's fair. But it's been a long day and I'm tired. So I appreciate y'all. The ones that are relaying the message, y'all are cute. Some of you guys are asking really good questions. You should probably tell your friends to keep liking the live so I can answer them. Again, if you super chat me a question, I will answer it. That happens sometimes. And I want to know that I appreciate y'all for doing that. So I answer your question if it's super chatted to me. I'm pretty sure I have that turned on for this live. If you guys don't have that option, let me know. Because then that's a whole nother thing. But right now, I'm just cleaning my skin. Sometimes some of the adhesive like goes into my belly button and I don't notice it until later. Maybe next time then with Shannara. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you, Rebel Girl. You didn't ask a question though. What was your question? Go ahead. I'll catch the message. Go ahead and ask it. I'll look up for a second so that I can get it. I'm waiting for your question. Was it like Rebel Girl? Oh, you didn't have to do two. I appreciate it. Thank you. Does it feel weird? No, because my stoma doesn't have any nerve endings, guys. For people that are asking, does it hurt? I guess I can give you guys that answer. It doesn't have any nerve endings, so I don't feel myself poop. Nobody has control over the way their poop kind of moves through their intestines. You have control over like the excrement I think that's the word I'm looking for. Excrement. You have control over like how you poop because of the muscles in like your rectum stump and like your anus and like the very like bottom part of the poop coming out. It all kind of gets backed up, and then when that area gets full, your muscles kind of control. Well, first of all, your nerves give you that sensation of it being full, and then your muscles kind of control you dumping it. Wow, it's 300 of y'all in here, and I don't even have 100 likes. This is why I'm only answering questions that are super chatted to me. I'm so sorry. I love y'all. The support is so great. But you guys have to like. You guys have to like it and keep the ratio looking nice. And then I give you guys the attention you want. I am the good God of War. Y'all like right now. I appreciate it, Naomi. It's not everybody. My friend is texting me right now. I have to get back to her. Does anybody here oh, you are too nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Does anybody in here listen to Wallows? Because I have a qualm. I have a grievance that I want to air out. Harper, I don't mind the questions at all, but we're just in a space right now that I need my likes to be higher if I'm going to be answering questions. It was nearly 300, now it's about 250, and I don't even have 100 likes. So as you guys, there's a lot of people probably ghost watching too, which is, they're the ones that's really hurting y'all right now because they're not clicking on my live and just giving it a like. Okay, it dropped down a little bit. Yeah, it wasn't parasites for me, but thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I'm pooping right now, y'all. That's why I'm holding this. Bro. I feel like I'm being nice about it, right? Just think about it. If you were me, standing up for hours, and your people can't even get you to 100 likes. You are so nice. Be more like her. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Lainey. I probably won't get into my full medical story tonight just because it's so late. But I'm sorry, I'm getting messages right now from people. I do have my full medical story. Like literally the full story's up on my YouTube. If you want like the details, I will say that's it. But I have Crohn's disease. I kind of already said that at the beginning of the live, so I'll give you guys that too. I'm giving you guys stuff. I'm being nice. I have Crohn's disease. It's a type of inflammatory bowel disease. It's an autoimmune disease that impacts your GI tract. For me, my entire colon and rectum was inflamed, and the medications that were currently on the market, so this was like 2020, 2021. I tried them. They didn't work for me. So I had to get my colon and rectum removed and my butthole sewn up, and then a little piece of my small intestine was pulled through my abdominal wall. This is more than an inch, but an average stoma is around an inch. And now I will poop into an ostomy for the rest of my life. Next area's boat medical story. I think there's a typo there because I don't understand what you're saying. I'm sorry. I got my first surgery in 2022, so I was what? 19? No, 18 going on 19? Okay, cool, no problem. Yeah, no, I have Crohn's disease. It wasn't parasites, but there's a lot of different um there's a lot of different reasons people can get a plant-based diet, Josh, because I just want to put because stuff like this irritates me. Um, a plant-based diet won't stop you from getting inflammatory bowel disease, unfortunately. Sorry, Pookie. I don't really get constipated. I get blockages, which is a little bit different. I'm still answering questions. You guys should be very happy because I said I wasn't. But I see stuff that catches my attention and I gotta like answer it. Yeah. My like literally it's nearly 300 of y'all watching and I don't even have 100 likes. We're 5 from it, which is cool, but my sweet spot is at least a 50-50 ratio. And y'all letting Rebel Girl do all the work. That's why I'm giving her attention and I'm saying her name. I'm giving her flowers because at the very least, she can't make everybody like the live, but she's sending her super chats. And that's why I appreciate it. A lot of people, unfortunately, keep their ostomies a secret, which I think sucks. I'm holding this because I don't want the poop to fall down, guys. Having inflammatory bowel disease is not from a lack of fiber. I don't know who told you that information, babes, but they lied. They really lied to you, and I'm so, so sorry. And that's something I'm gonna go to war about. Because I got credentials. You guys are asking really good questions. I love that. No, I don't eat a plant-based diet. Can we you're not being mean. But I'm be honest, you kind of irritated me. How do I keep it clean? It's your intestines. Poop goes through it all the time. Harper, that's fine. For people that are apologizing that they can't super chat me, y'all, I'm really not asking for your money. I'm just saying like that's a guaranteed way to get your you made me lose my train of thought and that's really irritating me. Just tell everybody to like I mean what am I saying? I forgot what I was gonna say. You don't gotta apologize for not sending me super chats. Oh, I'm not gonna even say your name because that feel like that's giving you too much power. Crohn's and Colitis Foundation.org. Scrub the site, read the site, look up and down the site. You'll get the answers that you need. This is my small intestine. I no longer have my colon. The average, okay, so there's a different type of small intestine ostomy that can be on this side, but it will be further up. Most, oh, thank you. I appreciate you. What was I saying? I'm about to say something. Colostomies, which are with your with your large intestine or your colon, those are typically on this side. You guys are almost at a 50-50 ratio. Look at y'all. Y'all were determined tonight. And the thing is, I wasn't even going to go live. I was so tired. No, I don't have to stick to a certain diet. If you guys heard that, anyways. Hope your sister is doing well, Teresa. Chill with the spam. I think the same thing, Kim, but you know what? I guess I'll give y'all this. Yes, I can have kids. No, I don't want kids. Thank you. Oh my goodness, the Billie Eilish fan account. I saw Billie Eilish live last year. Block this person. My mom might see that. If I see it again, I'm gonna block it. I don't play that. Malia, I didn't even see who that is. Oh, I saw it. I'm blocking it. I'll put user in timeout for. I'll put you for 24 hours. No. Thank you. What does it take for a block? So, I mean, it's mainly things that don't really digest. So, um, your body typically has a hard time digesting certain fibers. So sometimes if I eat those in copious amounts, that can cause a block. Anything that that's kind of artificial, like licorice and like things that kind of again don't really break down in normal functioning bodies can cause a blockage. Or if you're having a flare and your small intestines are inflamed, um, you could get a blockage. I'm about to. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. No, I don't feel when I have to poop. Yeah, I'm about to block them because it's annoying. It really just depends. So sometimes a block will kind of pass on its own, like your body just naturally, because there's kind of your intestines kind of do like that little jellyfish motion, and that's how it like pushes all the food through it. So sometimes it'll happen, but then other times you'll have to go to the hospital and they'll stick like this vacuum thing up your stoma. And you probably really won't feel it because you don't have any nerve endings. And they'll just suck whatever is not digesting out. Does it ever get itchy? So, kind of around my skin, it can if I'm leaking. Um, but it's almost like a diaper rash. If you leave a diaper on too long and it has waste in it, your skin is baby skin is going to get irritated, or whoever is wearing the diapers skin is going to get irritated, and it's the same principle with a stoma. I'm gonna have to speed this up though because I am pooping a little too much. My dinner is coming out now, and if I don't catch it while it's early, it's gonna get super messy. Sorry guys, my hands are full. I don't see that person you guys are saying block. It's a little piece of my small intestine pulled through my abdominal wall. That's what this little pink thing is. Oh, I see them now. Once I am finished, I'll block them. Make sure you guys are continuing to like the live. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's a stoma. It's a little piece of my small intestine pulled through my abdominal wall. You guys continue to like the live. If you already like, make sure you're subscribed because I'll give myself another week. Did I say 2 weeks? I'm gonna give myself another week, and I'm gonna set another goal for subs. And if we hit that goal, you guys are going to name my stoma with me. A lot of people give their stomas names. It's super cute. At the beginning of my surgeries, we didn't think my stoma was going to be permanent, but now that it is, I want to name it. So, yeah, we're going to do that together because I appreciate you guys for giving me the platform to talk. Thank you, that one girl. Thank you. I get so many compliments on this necklace. I got it for my 16th birthday. Yes, it's poop. Poop is coming out. Thank you. If you guys got other questions and I didn't answer them, just re-ask them because I'm not scrolling now at this point. I'm not scrolling back. Thank you. Thank you. I think I'm TJ Maxx or Target is where my earrings are from. Not Target. TJ Maxx or Marshalls. I don't think I got these from Target. Or Urban Outfitters. Because I ordered a pack from Urban Outfitters too. How did this happen? So there is no cause for Crohn's disease. It's an autoimmune disease. So essentially your body kind of attacks itself and then it manifests in areas of your body. That's like there's research actively being done. The research is so cool. I was the IBD patient reporter this year at a conference in San Francisco. All that content is up on my socials, by the way. But I got to see all the research that they're doing behind autoimmune diseases and like what's causing them and stuff. So a lot of it's just theories at this point, though. They haven't really said anything. So the common question that if you ask a gastro doctor, is Crohn's disease hereditary, they're going to tell you no, because there hasn't been any solid link saying that like if the parent has this, you will get this type thing. With other diseases, it's a little bit more easier to track like those genes. But they do know that the research says that there's under a 10% chance of the parent alone. So if I wanted to have kids, me alone passing down Crohn's disease. Now, when it combines with other people's DNA and DNA and what goes on in their family line and their genes, you don't know. But there is a higher chance that if the mother has Crohn's. So there's a lot of different classifications of inflammatory bowel disease. You have ulcerative colitis, Crohn's, and indeterminate colitis, a lot of different other itises and things. But if the mother has Crohn's, there's a higher chance that it could be passed on to the kid. They didn't find that same thing in ulcerative colitis, but in Crohn's, they did. A little bit of nerding out for y'all. Yeah, it doesn't shorten your life expectancy. No. When I'm by myself, my bag changes are quick. I do get myself out, go. My lives are a little bit longer. I usually give my skin some time to air out and do its thing. Right now my skin is dry and I already like put my skin prep on and stuff, so that's why it looks a little ashy right now. And then I'm gonna put on my bag and I'll be able to like look at the questions a little bit more too. I just my stoma is currently active right now, and that means it's pooping, and I just don't want that poop to get on me tonight. Myra, so not really, not anymore. When I was like in the heat of like my health, because it was never really the stoma. Most of the time after I got surgeries, I got a little relief for a while before things would start back up or I'd have to do another surgery. So it was never really my ostomy that caused so much despair. It was more so just how much of my life being sick took over. That was kind of what caused the most negativity. Taylor, I don't know what you're asking. It stays like this. So it's pulled, the small intestine is pulled out and then it's folded back on itself, and it's sutured, like surgically sutured under the skin. No, the poop isn't always liquidy. It just depends on what you eat. So I just had pasta and like nothing like really fibrous today to kind of bulk the stool. Starches, it kind of depends on what kind of starch you eat. Sometimes that can bulk your stool too. So can I do sports? Yes. Do I do sports? No. How do you help a friend who just had a stoma? The best thing to do is just be there, really. I mean, you can ask them what they need. Some people are really good at telling you what they need, but just being there and them knowing that you are there is sometimes the best thing. I usually announce when my lives are, yeah. So the best thing you can do is subscribe and have my notification bell turned on. Weirdo. How do I sleep? I sleep on my sides. When you have Crohn's disease and you're actively flaring and everything hurts, you don't really sleep to put a lot of pressure on your intestines. So sleeping on your stomach like flat, that usually makes things more uncomfortable. Sleeping on your sides relieve pressure. So I was already kind of used to sleeping on my sides anyways. And on my back sometimes. So yeah, I sleep on my sides. It only comes out like this. Like if I'm really sick or something like that, sometimes I could have like spray, but it's usually inside of a bag. So I hear it sometimes, but I never really know when it's happening. How long did it take to recover from surgery? It just depends on the person. Some of my surgeries were easy to recover from than others, because I've had 6 surgeries since 2022. So my last surgery where they sewed up my butthole and things like that, I got the surgery at the end of May, and by the end of June, I was already traveling again. I wasn't completely healed, but I was good enough to travel. So I would just say kind of use your own discernment. Does surgery hurt? Yeah, surgery hurts. No, I don't feel the poop come out. So I just only really know it unless I like see it. Yeah, I can swim. These bags, well, I have the ability to swim. I don't know how to swim, but these bags are water resistant. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Yep. Everything to do with any system other than my gastro system works normally. Oof, I'm getting tired. So what I am going to do, yeah, my stoma is swollen. But I'm starting to notice something with myself. How many times a day? I don't change my bag multiple times a day. I only change my bag every 4-ish days. I dump my bag depending on how much I eat. And you dump your bag. Oh, thank you, I'm going to say your last name, Wallace. Thank you. I appreciate it. What was your last surgery? So my last surgery was taking down a J pouch. We don't have time to explain a J pouch tonight. So sorry. But I do have videos explaining my J pouch, so you should go watch those. But they took down my J pouch because that was failing. They placed my ostomy back, and then they sewed up my butthole. That was my last surgery. No, mine can't be reversed. Mine is permanent. How often you need surgery? So my surgeries, when I was getting surgery, they were happening like every 6 months if it wasn't an emergency surgery. Because my surgeon gave me time to heal from my previous surgeries. But I don't need any more surgeries. No, I hadn't fart yet. Sometimes it will fart and you guys will hear it, but I didn't fart yet. Yes, Sophie, I do. So yeah. Fresh bag. Oh, I said I'd show you guys. So when I'm dumping, this is what I do multiple times a day. You just untuck it from here. And you take this thing back. And then you just dump it into the toilet. And then you close it back up. Yep. Zaya, yep. Good night. It's an ostomy. Is it the end of my, it's the end of my small intestine, yes. Sorry, I'm not answering a bunch of questions anymore because we're about to wrap it up. No, I was not born with Crohn's disease. I wasn't diagnosed with Crohn's disease until I was around 16. And I really wasn't having symptoms beyond like 15, 14, maybe. Yep, poo, China. Yes. Yes, Marcella. Marcella, I do. Reusable bag. So you do have to change it eventually and throw it out, but you can keep it on for a few days. Oh, yes, I fart into this bag. Sometimes you guys will hear it on live, but I think we're good tonight because I didn't eat anything that makes me too gassy. I got my first ostomy. I've had like 3 different ones, but I got my first one in January 2022. No, I wasn't born with an ostomy. Yes, I go to the bathroom in the bag. I think I just answered. No, I don't get bullied. First of all, well, adults can be bullied too, but I'm grown. No, it doesn't hurt. You're a weirdo. Does it sound right? No, it doesn't sound right. Different from other farts. They have to be surgically placed. A colon rectal surgeon places a stoma. Hardest part about having it is like public perception, like in-person public perception though, because I'm cool on the internet. Internet does not bother me. I block y'all and go on with my day. Or I may give y'all a little something if I have time. I'll go back and forth. Y'all may irritate me for a couple hours, but eventually I just block y'all and go about my day. It's the in-person stuff and trying to like be a normal 21-year-old that's really hard. Where is my large intestine right now? Probably somewhere in the dirt because I'm pretty sure they get rid of biohazard waste eventually when they take it out. So they probably took pictures of it. I could probably get pictures of it, but I'm pretty sure it's probably somewhere in the dirt right now. So wherever my surgeon put it, that's where it is. Thank you. Billie Eilish fan page. I believe in me too. I don't need anybody to believe in me. No, I don't pee into the bag. There is pee ostomies called urostomies, but I don't have that. I pee into the toilet. I'm in college. I'm trying to answer your like last questions before I go. I dropped my top. I heard it. Okay. Here it is. Thank you. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate it, Emma. You guys were actually a delight tonight. Any last minute, this goes into the trash. Any last minute questions? I'm in college for dramatic writing at New York University. Thank you, Cassandra. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kim. Bibs, we do not have enough time to get into my symptoms, but I do have a video up on it on my page. Sorry. This is a top and sweatpants. Actually, I did my internship in this top. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I gotta take this off. But I didn't feel like putting on a tank top before I went live because sometimes people can get weird. Thank you. I appreciate it, JC. Do people discourage me sometimes? Not to my face. Thank you, Quinn. I appreciate it. I just did. What's that? Yes, I was diagnosed at 17. I actually said that wrong. I'm sorry. Do I cover my bag up when I go to sleep? Not really, no, because, okay, I eat pretty late, so I'm probably gonna poop throughout the night. Like, it's just like, it's a 2 to 6 hour range, depending on what I eat. So a lot of times I will sleep on my side so that my bag can just, if it fills up, it can just lay on the bed. Versus if it's in my pants, and your poop is hot, guys. And you poop, it's hot. So just imagine having something like, yeah, no. Yes, I'm a full-time student, writer, author, and content creator. I published my first book my senior year of high school. You rate yourself a 1 through 10. How about that? No, this, okay, I'm not really worried about this coming off. I'm pulling it. It ain't doing nothing. Do I ever get cold? Like temperature? Okay. Reusable pads, yeah, you can put them under you, but I barely ever have leaks. Like, ever. If I have a leak, it's because I knew I should have changed my bag and I didn't do it and I was being lazy. It's an ostomy. Oh yeah, sometimes. I think like everybody does. Yes, listen to my mod. Shanara, I'm gonna say no, question mark, ... because nothing that I can be like, oh yeah, me and the homies go do this, you know? Thank you so much for hanging out, Maya. Where does that connect? What do you mean? Thank you. How does it affect my life, babes? We do not got time. I will say, I have a video up on my page about this, about my social life, at least. You know? I also have a video like when I first got my surgery and I was like going through it and I was like crying at like everything made me cry. Every song, every TV show, everything like made me cry. I have a video about that too, and that's like very early into my ostomy process. I have a friend with an ostomy. Yeah. We're not like, we don't live in the same place. We didn't grow up together, but yeah, I have a friend with an ostomy. And I know other friends with inflammatory bowel disease too. Just because you have Crohn's or inflammatory bowel disease doesn't mean you have an ostomy. My mod is dropping all of my links to all of my things. Make sure you guys follow me because I go live. I try to go live once a week, but I post there much more often. I was doing my little 1-2 on my Instagram story today because some things irritated me. So no, I'm not normally like that though. I'm not usually very talky on Instagram story. I got my first surgery in January 2022. Oh, okay. Thank you. My mod is the best. It's on my abdomen. So your stomach is like here. Food for thought. The worst time is leaked in the car. Like en route somewhere and like being in the car and like your bag is like leaking is so like tragic. But it makes you prepare for the next time so you would never get caught slipping. But luckily, I was in the car en route to a wound care appointment. So my ostomy nurse helped me out. I've had 6 surgeries. Poop is in the bag. Yes, my media club. I should have said this earlier. Again, I'm really tired. But I have a media club that is for spoonies. Well, it's organized for spoonies, like people with chronic illnesses, but it's for everybody. Anybody can join. This month we are reading Love Me Tender by Constance Debray. The name is French. I did not take French in school. I took Latin. But really great book, really cool club. We read everything from like, really, we read the whole scope because the actual club members pick the books. I don't pick the books. So yeah, my mom just dropped a link to it. That's the Instagram page, but then you have to kind of do the link in bio to like sign up for the list and everything. But I do a newsletter every single month, and I talk about books, movies, TV shows. It's great. So thank you so much, Crochet a Day. I hope you're doing well. It's for poop to go into. Oh, thank you. My mod is great. Yes, I was in a lot of pain. There was a lot of other symptoms. Again, I have a long series. I have a 2-part video where I talk about how I was diagnosed. And if you watch any of my earlier like lives from like the first live streams, I typically get into my full medical story. I just don't have time to do it tonight, y'all. No, I can't feel it. I think I already answered that question, China. Sorry. But yeah, I am gonna wrap up. Any questions that I didn't get to, and it's a burning question, leave it under one of my videos. Go comment the question under one of my videos and I'll get back to you. I hope you guys really enjoyed tonight. I really didn't plan on going live tonight, and you guys made it super duper fun. If you're still in here, make sure you're subbed up so that you guys know when I go live again. Usually it's a lot more. I give you guys a little frame, but sometimes I do like to pop up on y'all. But I go live usually late Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Make sure you're subbed. Make sure you're subbed. And if you really enjoyed tonight, turn on the notification bell so you guys know when I go live. But yes, for any questions I also really didn't get to, I have long detailed videos about my journey with inflammatory bowel disease up on my YouTube. So I highly recommend going check those out. I talk about the whole thing. Evil Eye username, go back and watch this replay or watch a replay or any of my other lives and you'll get all yes, I finally have more likes and viewers. It took them forever, but it's okay. I appreciate it. Go and look at my live replays, and like literally all the questions that you're asking are literally answered by watching a video. Or I even have a bag change video up on my page. If you guys just want to watch the bag change without me answering a lot of questions, that's up on my page. You just have to click between like actual videos and lives. All right, guys. I was gonna show you guys my first book PR that I got. Like I got a big box full of PR from like a publishing company, but I'll do that in my next live. So make sure you guys come back. It was so much fun. I'm super tired though, so I am gonna go to sleep. But bye guys. You guys, oh, be kind to yourself. Listen to your body, drink water. You're doing the best you can. You're gonna keep going. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.